Welcome, welcome, welcome to tonight's stream. Sorry about that. Let's start this again. These are some of the mods that I have loaded in. I will slowly go down through the list here. If you guys have any questions, you can drop a comment. This is the Zelda Del Ranch map. Last week we finished up harvesting the wheat. I think tonight we'll work on some straw and some animals, maybe a little grass. Not exactly sure. So music gonna go there now, and we'll first I think I'm gonna check and see if I have a mod loaded in. No, I don't think so. Oh well. No big deal. We'll just get as much as we can with this, and what we can't get, we'll turn into birdseed. I may get the wind rower and try to clean up some of these ends where it goes kind of all over the place. As we grow in the map, it would be nice to have a big old wide wind rower. Just blows it into a couple of rows and you're done in a couple of minutes, but that's not usually how it works. We'll just drive around circles here now for a little bit, get a bit of straw picked up. we'll probably just set this back in wheat again, because all I'm using is the straw more than the wheat. Just try not to miss a spot there. That was a little bit of a tangly corner there with a narrowish. A little drinky poo here. Drinky poo. Oh. If you're wondering, my mic you're hearing me on is attached to my headphones. So stuff like that is really loud. Probably just dump this directly right into the. I'll take a couple minutes and do a swing by the mod and see if it needs any. I was thinking just dump it right in the storage, but no big deal. Only takes a couple minutes. See, we have, this is our cows, so we have our pens over there that we make silage and a little bit of hay, and that's what makes mixed rations. Oh, a wee little bit. I don't have it turned up very fast. That's why it's not running very much. But I kind of like driving in the day, so I don't have the time turned up very fast. Only take a couple seconds here and let this thing unload. This unloads pretty quick. We'll get down here close in and whack her on V here again here now in a second. And excuse me. V, B, and then just for fun unhook it. So we got V, There we go. What I'll do is I'll come back after with the windrow and clean up all the little bits on the corners. Try to get it into a sensible chunk, and then just screw it back up. Right now, I'm just kind of hustling, get majority of it picked up, and then we can, if we lose a little bit windrow in the little bits, that's a big deal. Try to get most of the big pieces. Oh geez, we're moving pretty good here now. We're 80, 90% already. Oh, she's full again. Perfect. Good. Don't know if this is too heavy for some of my smaller tractors. I just always usually use it on this bigger tractor. As the map grows, the oh, drinky poos. That's what the weird noises are usually when you hear them. If anybody is wondering. For change of pace, let's go this direction. See if I can catch that. This one going out here. Since there was no prime reason or rationale Okay, 1 second there, Lewis. Just technology is wonderful when it's alive. It's really rough when it dies. I usually watch the stream back on my phone and use my iPad for the remote for the stream. Sometimes I'll use my phone for the remote and watch it on the iPad, but the iPad is older, it doesn't like that too much, so I only use my iPad now for the remote and use my phone to watch the stream back on. And the iPad is and that's what was dying there. And if that dies, I can't watch if I'm streaming or not. So on the remote for the OBS Studio, it's pretty cool. It's an app, you can just get it and you can control your stream with it. And other than buying the device, it didn't cost anything, so that's a win for any type of just starting a streamer. You can get keypads and stuff for streaming, but they cost money. I already have in the iPad. That's the thing with a lot of this streaming the games you're playing. The only extra things I had to buy that I don't normally already have would be headphones with the mic. Other than that, everything else would be the same as if you were gaming. Spin around here now and go back the way I come. Yeah, just like when I harvested this field, there's not much rhyme, reason, or rationale which way I'm doing here. It's just mostly just pick it up. When I harvested the field, I pretty much went around circles. So that's why you mostly see me going around in circles picking it back up. But doesn't really matter. And one of my reasonings for that was to keep the straw in the field, because as you notice here on the corner of my screen, there's tractors all laid on a row. That's how we get hay and straw. And I'll take a wander by here now and explain. The John Deere is usually towing the mower. And then one has the next. That's our new tractor. He has that, and there's the windrower. And this setup here is usually going behind there. That's why you see a big long streak of hay. I'm not long playing this whole farming thing, so I don't exactly know all of the names. I'm thinking it's some type of long object with a bunch of rakes that dries the grass when you cut it. I'm not exactly sure of the exact name. Oh, 100% in. This the good part with the getting all the straw off the field is as we do more things, we won't have to worry about doing more straw. When we get a lot of it built up here, we're probably to excuse me, get more animals. We'll have more built up. Because right now we don't use very much total mixed rations because we don't have very many cows. We have one right now. See, I'm looking to see once I hit V, you see the little wheel coming down? Then you hit B and you can look in and you see the drum moving. See, it stopped and now it's moving. And when you come up on a spot, you'll know it's working because you see the straw coming up inside the trailer. That's how you tell if it's working or not. They call, I know some of the terms, they call this one a pickup wagon. I guess it's a wagonish material going around picking up things. I know the front one's a mower and the back one's a windrower. I just don't know what they call the we'll just mosey on here now and try to get a lot of this picked up. If we get this picked up tonight, we'll probably seed this field back over again. Just to have something to harvest that we own. I'm not doing anything off camera. Everything I do on this map, the same as I do in Satisfactory, will be done on stream. That might be a little boring for most people, but some people will like the everything done on stream. Then everybody gets to know how everything is done, and yeah, there's a few boring parts, and you gotta listen to a strange fellow like me go on about nothing for a million hours and go around in circles. But you know, geez, we're moving along here pretty quick tonight. My poor little wagon here is full again. Oh, full again. just line her up here now, gain an offloader. If anybody is wondering, this is a mod I'm using here. The normal dump point is over here on the other side of the barn. It doesn't normally take straw or mixed rations or anything like that. Yeah, it's only a little dump point. Which is strange considering this map was made for it's like they forgot to make it to take the pieces it's supposed to take. Made for animals, but then never gave us anything to put the animal food in. Oh, driving a little drunk. This section of harvesting was a bit all over the place, but you should have seen what mess I made of for straw on field 3 when we first did it. I'm not going to waste too much time picking up all these little bits. I'll just windrow them into a pile when I get done. And then pick them up that way. So I'm trying to pick up most of the This thing must pick up straw pretty good. She's at 6% already. I'll just kind of back into the middle of all this. Take some of the bigger chunks. I might have to windrow a good portion of all this. I'll have to next time pay a little attention in the harvesting so the straw is not all over the place. Or go buy a massive big windrower. 96% again. $97, $98, $99. Oh. Yeah, we probably won't get it done tonight. I'm going to take the wagon here now and sell some crops. Don't think the John Deere can handle the full trailer full of material, so I will put the, since I don't own a semi yet, I'll put the big tractor on it. We'll go over here. I think there was a bunch of base crops in here, and there's some wheat and stuff from when we so for right now we'll leave the wheat alone. We'll sell everything else we have, and then we'll do the wheat last. So barley, we haul up our page here now. Let's look at our thing. Look and see what one of these it is. This is barley. Looks like there's only one place that's taking barley, and it's $627. That's this. If you look on our map, I think that's down here. So we can hammer down across the field to that. We've been there before. That's the same place that took the wheat. Yeah, I don't own this field, so it doesn't matter to me run across it like this. I only own we only own field 1. That's the field that we have the straw on. This is a pretty cool map overall. It's mostly meant, I think, for animals. A little bit of forest, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but you know, most of the bigger areas are animals. Alright, we got $426 and $609. Let's see what money we get now for this. Oh, a little bit of off-road. So let's drive in through here. That was $23,332 for almost full wagon of, I think it was barley. If I remember correctly here now, I'll follow the red brick road here now and miss the gate completely, drive into the woods and hit the fence on the outside. Nice. I guess next time I will listen to my own advices. Stay on the yellow brick road. Red brick road. Sand brick road. Whatever brick road you want to drive on. Looks like someone's got the fields all planted again. The field we just went by there, field 3, we did a job on that. It was one of the first jobs I did. There must be jobs to harvest it again for certain things. But we still got our job on field 6, which is the biggest one. I don't know if we will get to any of that tonight or yes, that was barley. We got some oats. Let's check our map and see what was good money. We don't have any of that one, or any of that, or any of that. I may have a little bit of that, but not much. The only one that we have anything of, if it's any big money is this one. And that's the sawmill takes that one, so it's even a different place. So let's see if we have any of that. Yes, as sugar beets. We have that. So we'll fill her up whatever we got in sugar beets. Only a little bit of sugar beets. And as we look on our map here, oh, it's going to the same place. For some reason, when you click on it, it jumps around. I thought that was the sawmill was taking that. Oh well. I was hoping it was somewhere different. Oh well. At least we'll, by the time we're done here, figure out how to drive in and out. This time I guess I will stick to the main road. Oh, I almost tipped her over there. Got to try to drive a little nicer on that one. When we're done selling our sugar beets here now, I'll probably stop for a pause in time, make it a little easier to edit, and start back up right away. So if you're in watching and you want to just sit back, go use the bathroom for a minute, come back, and we'll be we'll get right back to selling the rest of our crops and get everything else on the go. Here. I will see you guys back in a couple minutes. Time for a potty break. Welcome. This is part 2. We're just getting ready here now to sell off a few crops from the continuation of our earlier stream. Whoa, driving all over the road here tonight. Slow down, it might help. And we'll probably then do some seeding then, because we still have our job we have to do on field 6. So we'll just wander on back now to the fill point and fill her up with some more crops. And I forgot to look to see how much that one was sold for. Oh, driving in the wrong direction. Oh well. Let's see if we can whip this around now, sharp, and go under our fill point. Start filling our well, we are all full here now, and we'll flip our map to see where it's corn. I guess most crops go to the same place, so I'm just gonna pretty much hammer on to the same destination. Other than the wheat, this is some of the crops that were originally on the map when we got it. That's the only thing I'm after planting or harvesting that we have some left over for a job is wheat. That was worth hardly anything. It's only like $4,000. But I don't think it was very much of it either. Well, probably if we go selling something like the wheat, we'll probably keep an eye on the price. And if it goes down too far, we'll just wait and sell some more of it after. It's not like we're selling this because we need the money. We're just selling it for the sake of selling it. So we sold all the corn, there's wheat, there's barley. Might as well sell oats too while we're at it. While we're looking here now, we'll see where the oats we sold. Oats. Same place. Okay, pretty much everything gets sold at, other than like, I think this is eggs maybe? A few things like that. Yeah, a few random little things get sold at the, oh, just wandering around. That's why you shouldn't drive distracted. Excuse me. I may later on, just for something different, I have a auto-loading log trailer there. I might get some get a chainsaw and cut some wood. Don't think it would be cost effective to spend big money on anything. Anything fancy to cut it up in certain lengths and certain thicknesses and all this when we're mostly a cow farm around here, so it doesn't benefit the cows or the sheep. That was good money. It was $12,000. That was well worth driving all the way up here for. See if I can figure out this whole off-roading thing here for a while. Another thing I could get would be a chipper and chip some of these trees along the side of the road too, but I don't think I can do that when I don't own the land. Not sure if we get anything else left to sell here other than wheat. So we'll see what we got here now. Oh, we'll hit our crop. We have oats. Oh, we have a bit of cotton. house. No. Oh, jump 2. Mosey on back to the same place we were just at. Sell the next item. I don't think it really matters because most things here I think is sold at the same place. We got that one. Looks like it is too. Looks like it's sold in the same place too, so we'll just wander on back to the same place we were at. Oh, I was tipped her over there again. I gotta really stop cutting across the field, but it's just such shorter distance. I think. Not exactly sure. It's a little hard to test my theory when there's only me in here to drive. It's some fun when you have a mic on your headphones and it keeps running into your sweater. You can't figure out why you're making a bunch of noises. Now, let's actually pay attention to what the price of this is dumping. $22,748. Yes, that's actually good money. Oh, a little bit of off-road in there. Looks like I almost lost her, but she come right back. I think this tractor is 4-wheel drive. Well, it's got 6 wheels on, so she's pretty rugged for running in and out through trees. A little big, but you know. It's a putts along pretty good at 53. Putting along pretty good at 53. You can put miles or kilometers, whatever area you're in. I think mine's in miles there right now. Might be kilometers, I'm not exactly sure what I set it on because I didn't really pay attention to it when I set it up. The only one that I really changed was made sure the money was in dollars, not something different. That was the only one that I really paid attention to. The rest of it didn't really. Sunflowers on the go here now. Other than that, doesn't really matter. Sunflowers. What does it look like? Sunflower. Same place. I'm just waiting for it to surprise me and something actually different goes to a different place. That was a little smoother coming back on the road that time there. It didn't look like it was going to tip over. To see if I can try it again on the next round. I think there's still some more stuff to sell there. Back to the same spot we were at. If you're wondering too, I got traffic turned off. That's why there's no cars in the road. Because I don't have time for cars. Gets a little rough when you're road training stuff, because then the cars. Now let's pay attention here and see how much we got for this. Not bad, not bad. 19,426. Not bad, not bad. 19,400 and something. Let's go a little slow here and see if I can somewhat off-road and not tip her over. This map, all the roads are raised from everything. So all the edges are kind of high. As you see here, your bear go off the road a little bit. She's all tippy. Should be fun later on. Now you get a semi truck doing 130 and hit that. Considering it looks like it's going to tip over. We'll find out here. We'll wheat gets everything sold off and gets a load of wheat on board and goes up crossing. We'll find out how dippy we get it at a lightning speed, 50 odd mile an hour. Oh, jump out instead of hitting R. No more sunflowers, no more sugar beets, no more corn. We got wheat. No, I guess the only thing we got now is wheat. I don't care. I'll fill it right full of wheat and drive across it. So now I don't want to sell this if the wheat's too cheap. Let's tab around a little bit. And we'll go up to our thing and we'll see what wheat right now is 481. So we'll drop a load of wheat off and then we'll see if the price don't want the price to go too low. Takes a nosedive, don't want to do that, or it won't even be worth taking it there. We might as well just leave it in storage. Now, with a full load of 4,500 on board, let's smack a corner here now and see how she dances. Oh yeah. That's pretty reckless. $45,000. Sorry, me. A little heavier. I got 45,000 on board. Glanced down at my screen here. I thought it was 4,500. See if I can do this in one attempt here. It's been on and off here tonight whether I hit the gate on the way in or not. You think after a while the gate wouldn't be there no more because I was smashed off, but you know, there's some quality farm sim civics for you. Let's dump some wheat here now and we'll see how much a full load of wheat gives us. Not bad. 21,700 and some odd. It ain't no sunflowers or sugar beets earlier. We sold it was hardly anything for $29,000. Let's be a bit strange and go in the entrance. We'll haul up now before we throw another load in, or we'll have a look and see if the price dropped off so quick and see if it's still good. Price is still decent at that. We'll fill her up again. If not, we'll go do something different. If the price drops. No, still holding at $480. So we'll throw another load in her. Don't think there'll be much left into it after that, so there won't be no third load. We'll just leave it alone. Yeah, because I think there's only 46,000 some odd there, so it's not worth going all that way for little bits. Considering we're gonna grow wheat again to get the straw out of it, so. Mosey on back to the same place we were just at. Let's see if we can make this poor trailer dance real good here now when we gets to corner. Oh no, she come pretty cleanly there that time. Yeah, we'll probably run back to the same spot and leave the trailer around there and take the John Deere tractor up and take a bundle of seed with us and go see if we can knock off some seeding. Sometimes it's just hard to say words. That's the fun of being later in the evening. Gets a little rough in that regard. Mm, 21,794. Let's see if I can cleanly fly out of here. Couple big yawns out of me. It's always fun to have on video. Big ol' yawn. $578,000. That's pretty good. Might have a look, might buy some fields with that, or I might just wait and buy some animals, but I'm not really sure. But we'll probably wait till we get the contract on field 6 done, and then it's a almost $300,000 contract, so. We'll just dump the whole works with here, right here next to John Deere. Walk over to our John Deere. We own this tractor. The only tractor we don't own is the tractor that is pulling the seeder out here on the field. So we'll go up to the shop here now and buy a bundle of seed and venture out towards field 6. And then I know there's at least one bundle or so out there. Don't want to run out and have to come down and get some more seed, since we got to take the John Deere anywhere. We can not worry too much about it. Oh, let's go off-road. If we need to get more seed, which we probably will when we run out, what we normally do is there's 3 pickup trucks up there. We come down and get one and put the bundles in the back of the pickup trucks. But that usually takes a bit of time. That's something good that you do like at the beginning of the night kind of thing. As you see here, it takes a bit of effort to load full pallets at the end of the night. So let's just touch this one and see. Yes, this one is 100%. Take this one. because we have some part pallets there from when we seeded our own field. I don't want to drive all the way out here with the part pallets, so I'll leave them there. When we have to fill up our own seeder, I can take the part pallets. The seeder that is rented that we doing this job with, it takes about a pallet and a part, so that's why I take a whole pallet with me here when I go up, because then if I got a little bit in one of them trucks. If I remember from a couple of weeks ago, when the last day we were out here doing this, I left most of the trucks there by the high voltage tower. So we'll bob out across the field here. I'm not really too worried because this is not what we have done. The other side of the pole we have done. You'll see a line in the not sure if it's this pole or the next pole. Let's just wander over here now and have a look. No, I think it's the next pole, because there's the seeder and there's the truck, so I might as well take the tractor and come up on the seeder. So what I'll do, if I know this, I'll kind of shove the pallet as far as I can, and then what I'll do is I'll jump out in this lovely tractor. The seeder is pretty much full. Perfect. Since the seeder is pretty well full, take this up here now and just leave it next to the just kind of leave it over here somewhere. And then I'll move the trucks over here next to the trucks, because this is what we used to move the seed with. And then they can all see, there's one pallet left in one truck, that's it. I'm not sure even if I have the follow me mod turned on here now. So I'll just kind of somewhat slot around here now and see. Kind of bring him over. And nope. Looks like I don't, because I got one more red truck. Let's see, this one got no seed. No seed. tab over to the cedar, and then what I'll do is it's a V and a B, and then we'll get some seating on the go for tonight. There's V, D, there we go. Third time's a charm. We'll get our cruise control on, since I think we're good base till they gotta turn down the other end. We'll get some seating done. Yeah, this is a $280,000 contract to seat this field. We'll just took the contract thinking they were going to give us a massive big old cedar, and then when it came out and I started doing it and I realized it was this cute little cedar, I decided to put a little bit of video in. It wouldn't be very nice to do 6 or 8 hours of seating based on normally a video is an hour. So for a while there it was a half hour worth of something on my own farm, and then a half hour of seating. Well, it was a couple of weeks went by there was a few things we were trying to get done, like seeding the field and harvesting it and stuff like that we didn't really have time to stop in the middle of it. Well, looks like we're getting to the end here now, a little bit. We'll see if we can do a nice quality turn here now and head back across the field. Then we'll get her done again. We'll wander on back up, wander on down, and wander on up. This end down here is easier to turn at. It's bigger and lays flat. The end up there is a little tighter. Makes it a little more interesting turn. Oh, I hit cruise control out. On that slow turned off cruise control. Let's see if we can spin this protractor around here now. It ain't even taking it off cruise control. If you're wondering, this is the end of the actual map. Decent corner. I just chopped off too much of my field. Now I got a weird I got that much of it done, that much of it to go. I've realized so far with a small seeder like this, if you get any weird jut outs, it's hard to clean them up, so I try not to do any drastic turns. So that's why you see here sometimes it's almost a whole half a seeder in the field, and sometimes it's not. I'm trying to somewhat keep straightish lines, but with no GPS or anything, or no edge guides or anything like that on it. Oh, little holiday there. Try not to leave too many of them, because this job is done based on percentage. So the more percentage you got done, the higher it is. So if you leave too many holes in the seeding over the width of the field, you get the whole field done and you'll still not reach 100. So I'm trying to somewhat be accurate enough that I don't and so far on this pass, I think I'm doing a horrible job of it. Yep. because there's another chunk now I just made. That one I might have to come back and take a run down across the field again, cleaning up the little holidays. I'll know for next time if I see a little little cedar like this on the little picture, I won't go near seeding this spore field. I don't think I can use my own salter besides, but where there's only me, I can only drive one piece of equipment. Oh, he's big ol' yawn again. I guess soon time to shut her down and go to sleep. I've had too many yawns. Too many yawns, I let her fall asleep at the keyboard. I'll probably shut her down here now, and I'll probably turn here now and come back to field a little bit and then shut her down. This is a 2-episode night. So tomorrow night we will be back playing Satisfactory. And then the next night we'll be back here doing this. When he gets up here now close to the tractor, I'll probably call it good for tonight and say our finishing lines and everything and all that jazz, and then we'll call it done for tonight. Alright there guys, thank you all for coming out. I will see you guys back here tomorrow night playing Satisfactory, and have a good evening.